So, Zoya and Adam, why don't you start first here? What's a property you want to show us for something? And I guess for the screen share, we'll go through the three price points with each person in its entirety rather than shifting back and forth. I think that might be confusing. Um, so for Westchester, the first zone is $1 million or less. What do you have to show us, and what do you get?
So this is a property in Hastings.
Wow, that's really cute.
It's a really pretty Tudor. It has a view of the river, and it can use some updating. It's not a very big house,
Okay.
a little bit over 2,000 square feet. But I mean, you've got these beautiful views. It's the walkability to town and to the train,
Okay.
right off of the Croton Aqueduct, which is a really wonderful trail that goes way up to, where does it go?
I think it goes to Croton.
Oh, it goes to the Croton.
But bum.
But it starts, I think it starts in Van Cortlandt Park, doesn't it?
I'm not an expert, but yes, I think so.
Okay. So this basically, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms?
There are 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
Okay. And what's the lot size?
Go into the lot size.
Oh, Martin. Hang on. It's only an eighth of an acre.
Okay.
It's a little small. Most of the lots are going to be a quarter acre, but in this section of Hastings, it's kind of in the hills, and you have
Okay.
properties that are like almost 3 acres. Some of these homes.
Okay.
So a little
But this
cute.
is cute. You're on the river. It's walkable. Can you walk to the train station if you need to?
It's under 10 minutes to the train.
It's downhill.
Wow.
Yeah.
On the
Both
train.
ways.
No, it's uphill.
Uphill both ways. That's great. Okay, so moving on to something next. So that was great, and so that one was. I'm sorry, that was 949, correct?
Yeah, that was
Or
949. That's
989. Okay.
9.
Uh, okay. So next up on the scale, kind of that we have here,
Lovely
which is in the kind of the around the 1.5 to 2.5. So 2 for 2.4. Tell us about this.
You're getting 35, slightly over 3,500 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms in the beautiful village of Bronxville. And this is, I mean, Bronxville, I want to say Bronxville in a way sort of always reminded me a little bit of Greenwich, just kind of like
Okay.
a little Greenwich, just because it's got a really cute, like downtown, some nice restaurants, and
They also stopped developing new construction there decades ago, so it's a pretty tight place.
it's really
Right.
Bronxville School District. I mean, it's the tiniest of towns. With not, the lots are tiny, so you're not really going to have much of a lot. But you're going to have the village as your playground, as they say when you live in the city. You have the city as your,
Right. Oh, this
I mean,
is charming, and it looks completely done.
The quarter acre, yeah. It's
yeah. I
nice.
mean, the taxes are $52,000 a year, which I think is.
Did you hear that? Did our audio cut out? The taxes are.
No, it is. Well, I have a lot of clients that moved to Bronxville over the years, and their take, and I'm talking as a father here, is that that the taxes you just quoted is the tuition for one kid at private school in the city,
Exactly.
and the schools in Bronxville are amazing, so they call it the public-private school,
Yes.
kind of wink, wink, and they also joke that it's the day after the kids graduate high school, the house is going up for sale to move back in to the city. So you get the old proverbial, you get what you pay for. And then here, tell us a little bit about that. This is kind of fun. I wanted a dream property for everybody. So tell us a little bit about this.
With a private beach and this beautiful view of the Long Island Sound, and it's in Rye. And here, you're right in the center of Rye, with walking to the train. There's a beach. There's an amusement park. I mean,
You can go visit Jack and Carolyn. It's not too far from Greenwich.
that's right. You could take a little ferry across the way and visit Greenwich.
fair.
Probably you see Greenwich from there. So I mean, this is a really beautiful, lavish home for people who love old homes and appreciate character because it's been really meticulously restored.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Wow, that's gorgeous. And I'm sorry, my internet or kind of faded out a little bit. What's so this is on a little over half an acre?
Yep,
Yep.
0.63 acres, just under $7 million.
About 5,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths.
Yeah. But do you
Oh,
want to
great.
see your
And then we just
Yeah,
wanted
let's
to
see that one. Let's see that quick one for the 649. That one looked interesting.
this is
And then I want to
actually
go to Greenwich.
listing of ours that we listed literally a week after the pandemic hit,
yeah, this went on the market
and it
April
was on the
6th.
market about 2 weeks.
So
And
so a lot of, they call the river towns, they wrote an article in the New York Times, they called it Hipsterbia on the Hudson years ago.
Okay.
And I think that it's houses like this that kind of appeal to what they meant by that hipster demographic,
Right.
artistic.
I mean, we take our photos very seriously, but even without the exceptional photographs, it's a quite magical little house. I mean, it's small.
It's a small house. I don't know, 1,200 square feet.
And so I'm sorry, what's the square footage? My husband just said he loves this house. Uh, I'm moving, I guess. Okay. What's the square footage on this?
1,300 square feet. It's 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms. But for a first-time buyer with a small family, or someone who's like starting to think about a family,
Right.
Charming. And even if someone wanted to buy it and keep it as a weekend place or a little getaway outside of the city,
This is all original tile. This is beautiful, like pistachio. I don't know. It reminds me of ice cream. These tiles.
Wow, this is great.